What's going on, family? What's going on? You're watching Sports Talk with B. Watts. Yeah. Along with Greg Said and JR Boxing on this Thursday night. Hey, it's 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. Only thing we ask that you do, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed, hit that notification bell. It'll let you know whenever I go live or drop a video. Also, hey, if you'd like to support the broadcast and any kind of other way, Cash App, Super Chat, or just simply join the membership, hey, anything you do is highly appreciated. Right here on Sports Talk with B. White. Hey, get ready to talk about Shedeur Sanders. Will Shedeur Sanders play this weekend against the Miami Dolphins? Boy, the pressure is on Kevin Stefanski's head. And I just want to hear what Greg said and JR Boxing, what they think. Will Shedeur hit the field? Well, I can't wait to hear JR Boxing take on that one. And also, we're going to talk about Coach Prime and the Colorado football team. They're getting ready in 2 more weeks. They on their break right now. They on their bye this week. But in 2 more weeks, they get ready to play Utah in a big-time game. And they need a big-time win against the Utah. Boy, can't wait to see what Greg said and JR talk about Coach Prime and the Colorado football tonight. Hey, want to say hello to the chat. Chat, I know everybody in that chat now hit that like button. I ain't even got to ask. I know y'all don't hit that like button on the way in. And I appreciate it. All right? Who we got here? Let's see. Franklin, what's going on, Miss Franklin? How you doing? What's going on? What's going on? Yeah. Hit the like button. Hit that like button if you don't mind. RD is in the building. Appreciate you, sis. Appreciate you for rocking with me tonight. MSD, appreciate you. I love CC. Appreciate it, sis. Appreciate it. Miss Kimberly Wise William. Appreciate it, sis. Miss Carolyn. Appreciate it, sis. Mac Attack, bro, is in the building. What's up, Mac? What's going on with you? Wayne Hood, my dog, is in the building. Appreciate you. We appreciate you tonight. Maine 94. Miss Carolyn Shepard is in the building. Miss Pete Gordon. What's up, Miss Patricia? How you doing? Appreciate you tonight. Shannon, what's up? What's going on with it? I got the crew here tonight. It's going to be a good night. The France, George, is in the building. X in the cut. What's up? What's up, X? What's going on with you? Yeah. I love CC said JR and the pedigree. Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah. Oh, man. Big Red, what's going on? How you feeling? Appreciate you tonight. My dog, my brother, Tim Isaac is here. What's going on? Lady, who we got? Miss Cannon, Lady of Cannon. She don't change that name. Michael Lockhart, my bro. What's going on with you? Appreciate you. JR saying, what's up, chat? What's going on? I think I got everybody. Curtis Dove, what it do? My bro? Appreciate you tonight. Val Green, my girl. What's up, Val? Appreciate you for rocking with me. Alan, what's going on? What's up? Appreciate y'all tonight. Please hit the like button. Please hit that like button. What's going on? We got this. And you don't put y'all be putting them names close together. I can, I got bad eyes. Who this? I don't even know who that is. But I see. I don't know if it's YouTube or what's going on. Put all these names together, man. I'm about blind. Jenkins, what's up? Let me bring JR here. Maybe JR can help me out here. I don't know, man. My cataracts ain't got right. Shoot, man. I can't see these names, man. I don't know why you do that, man. I already was struggling. She said, "Oh, be what? Yeah." That's that lead.
My eyes too old. What else? What's happening? What's up with you?
What's going on with you, man? Shoot, man.
Nice, man.
Man, I can't read that name, man, all together. Let me see. I had to break that thing down in syllables.
Ladrea Sharkey.
Oh, that's Ladrea. Oh, okay.
Yeah, Ladrea.
I thought she had no chance. I said she don't change the name on me. What?
Yeah, that's Ladrea.
yeah. You're right. I need some. My bad, though. Hey, Greg said give him a few minutes. You already know what he's doing. We already know what he's doing. Back there, eat. Yeah.
Eating on some food.
We already know what you're doing. We already know what you're doing, JR. How was your day, man?
Oh, it was good, man. It was good. Can't complain, man. Me and my wife went out, had a day date. My mom's in town, so she picked up the kid from school and all that stuff. So can't complain, man.
That's what I'm talking about, bro. That's what I'm talking about. A1 Sport, what's up? Miami, what's going on? Appreciate you.
There we go. Lidra. She put it in chat. Lidra.
Oh, Lidra. Oh, that okay. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, she done told me twice how to pronounce that name. That's stuff all together, man. Yeah. I try not to disrespect nobody. So everybody love. That's what we do over here. Yeah, man. I'm glad you had a good day, man. That was a good thing to do, man. Man, my microwave when I had to go buy a microwave and put that bad boy up, boy. Yeah, I think I about an hour ago. Yeah, I hooked that thing up. I try to do a little quick kick, right?
Yeah.
I'm sitting in there, man. The phone rang. I answered my daughter. I heard something say, "Dude." I said, "Oh, hell no." Hey, man, my microwave fell from the cabinet. I had one of the microwaves hooked up on the cabinet.
Yeah.
Boom! I said, "Oh, Lord, nah." So I had to go to the hardware and get some longer screws, some strong screws. I just got through about an hour ago.
Oh man, he
said, "Yeah, man."
I just
I hear
go
from the night,
flow.
man, doing again. I'm gonna say, "Oh Lord, that ain't work." What's up, Rep? That didn't work, big dog.
Oh man.
Yeah, man. It was one of them days, man. I said, "Oh, my microwave don't stop working." I said, "Man, what's going on with it?" I said, "Oh, man, time for a new one anyway." So I went on to Lowe's and bought me one.
Yeah.
Hooked that thing up, man. I don't know why I got it, because I don't use it. My friend, she uses it. I don't really use no microwave. A kid,
like me.
My daughters, when they get him, they other use it. So it is what it is. But let's get right into it, bro. I ain't gonna hold it on. Greg, he'll pop up when he get through eating backstage. Check this out. Check this out, JR. JR, it's a good possibility now. My dog might play this weekend. I don't know how you feeling about it. I know, JR. I already know you finna rain on my parade, but Shedeur send them. Hey, chat, talk to me, chat. For JR, buzz my bubble. All right, chat. I got a question for y'all, chat. Y'all help me out, chat. Everybody who's tuning in, give me a percentage. Give me a percentage. Shedeur might play this weekend. 50%, 90%, 0%. Let me know in the chat. Will Kevin Stevenson let Shedeur at least play in the fourth quarter, third quarter, or something this weekend against Miami? All right, JR, talk to me.
Man, look, man, 12 ain't playing, man. You want me to give you a percentage? It's a 12% chance. That's a
God,
jersey
no,
number. It's a
man. I
12%
should have known
chance,
what you
dog.
was gonna say,
That
man.
boy Shedeur ain't seeing the field, man. Hey,
Oh,
look,
man. Oh, man. That's that
before
10%.
yeah, man, it ain't. Come on, man. What call him Steph Nasty? Stop nasty.
Yeah.
Ain't about to let that happen.
You ain't been let that happen, big dog. I
Yeah,
mean, okay,
nah.
JR. Okay, JR. Let me come into this way. Let's see, what kind of situation will have to happen for Shedeur playing this game this Sunday?
Um, it's gonna have to be some turnovers because we obviously we saw 52 attempts. He completed 29 of them. I forget the math, but it wasn't very good. So he was what a little bit over 50%, so maybe like
Yeah,
54% or something like that.
right.
So we already seen a 54% outing, and then Dylan Gable was out there the whole game. So it'll have to be 54% coupled with turnovers. And B Watts, I don't think it's gonna happen, man. And it's not gonna be because of Dylan Gabriel playing bad. It's because he probably gonna play better.
Okay.
Miami just not a good team, man. I
That's
mean,
why I
we had
thought
a
maybe.
they not a good
Okay,
team.
JR. They got a good offense. They just don't have no good defense.
They don't have no good defense, man. Defense is ranked 30th out of 32 NFL franchises. So they at the bottom. And look, Pittsburgh is ranked like 25th or 26th as far as like defense. And you saw how he looked against the 25th ranked defense. He looked terrible. But Miami just all together. They just not a good team. Again, Tua came to the podium snitching. He
Yeah,
came telling.
yeah.
So you dysfunction right there, man.
Yeah.
It,
He
it,
don't
it's
apologize though. He apologized
no,
yesterday.
man,
He apologized
he,
yesterday.
he apologized because he probably went in that facility and people was looking at him like,
Yeah,
uh,
you already do it.
all right, dog. So you know what I'm saying. So I just don't see it playing. I don't see it playing out the way you would like it to play out for Shedeur because Dylan Gabriel gonna have a better outing against a bad Dolphins defense.
You think DG gonna play better than he played last Sunday?
Yeah,
Wow.
they not watch.
Yeah, we got a
He
super
not.
chat there.
What up, Greg? What's happening? Super
Yeah,
chats
y'all
up.
think you
Hey,
know me. B Watts, he in on this deal about this food time. He think you know me.
hey,
You know how
shout
that
out
go.
to
It's been real consistent, ain't it?
yeah.
Yeah, it ain't hard to figure out.
It's the kids, man. We know it's dinner time. Shout out to D Corp
Yeah.
Alpha for the $9.99. Sanders will be the backup for the New York Jets by 2026, 2027. Browns never wanted them. Yeah, hey, I know Greg feel that way. Greg definitely feel that way. Greg know the Browns ain't want him.
Hey, Greg, check it out, Greg. I already know. I'm gonna give you a chance so your spaghettis can digest. Check this out. Check this out, Greg. Give me a percentage. Shedeur might play this weekend. 50%, 10%, 0%. I already know the NFL problem. I told them now. How you gonna go? But give us a percentage. Give us a percentage. His chance on playing
You gotta
third
give him
quarter,
better.
fourth quarter.
His chance of playing is zero until Dylan get hurt. If Dylan go there and get a head knocked out, then that's the only way we can predict. We can't predict what's gonna happen. You see how he was trying to choke people out last week. He got set. He might get ejected. We don't know. There's a lot of things Dylan Gabriel. He's showing some crazy tendencies. So he might get out there and try to run over somebody and hurt his shoulder or something. Who knows? That's about how he gonna get in. It's gonna be injury. Greg said it. So don't let it be a surprise when it happens. That's the only way he get in, which is a high likelihood. The way they knocking Dylan around, everybody not built that way. So
Right. Yeah. He got hit 16 times last.
everybody ain't built to get body slam like Shedeur. Shedeur built for that slamming and bamming. He'll get up. Matter
Nah,
of fact,
Dylan say he built for it too. He said his
Dylan
mama used to
said he
put
built
hands
for it,
on him.
but
That's what he
Shedeur
Man, he
only.
said.
said his mama used to beat his butt to death. Say he's
That's
so
what
bad.
he said.
Yeah, his mama ain't a 250 linebacker. See, Shedeur got choke slam. Colorado State stepped on him, poked him in the eye. He get up and throw a touchdown. He like Rocky. Shedeur like Rocky Marciano out there. He the only person that get beat up and play better. If the game too easy for him, he ain't gonna do nothing. So he built to get sacked. You know, everybody ain't built to get sacked. You better be built to get sacked playing down Cleveland the way they blocking. So it is what it is. We gonna play like it's anything else. So he ain't finna get out there now. They put a water boy out there before he get out there. Just because now if Dylan get hurt, they ain't got no choice. They know why they don't want to put him out because the dude out there throw one touchdown, they screwed. That's why they hurried up and got him out of that game he did play in. They took him out right in the red zone and put the doggone guy they just put on the team that weekend. Shedeur would have had 3 touchdowns that game.
Yeah.
They know soon they know he gonna throw one bomb. They're like, he threw 1 touchdown already, and Gabriel threw one in 80 passes. And it's gonna be over.
Yep.
And the other team so crazy, they might let him do it just to be spiteful. You know what I'm saying? Look how Ramsey be like, get in, come on, get in. Them other teams might be, other players might protest a little bit. Let Shedeur score.
You never know, man. You never know, Greg.
You never know. Hey, shout out to Z Alpha again, man. Z Corp Alpha. Browns ownership more concerned about the new stadium. They're not concerned about winning. Hey, for the $9.99. Hey, shout out. But I wanted to show y'all a comment. Who put it? Casey M put a comment in the chat.
Who?
Hey, they had me Casey M put a comment in the chat. It said, "Ain't Hawaiian women kind of big?" Hey, come on, man. Talk about this. Casey M. Casey M put a comment in the chat saying, "Ain't Hawaiian women kind of big?" Referencing Dylan Gabriel getting his butt whipped by his mama. Oh man, y'all out of control in that chat, man.
Hell, man.
Hawaiian women are a little bit big bone. I know they're heavy-handed. That's for sure.
This week, they want to hit Dylan. Dylan probably got a couple hits out on him because other people want to see Shedeur play. They said the NFL y'all ain't gonna play him. We gonna help him get in. They might.
But check this out though. This is the first time in NFL history 2 Hawaiians will be starting in the game.
That's crazy. Now, hey, that's an achievement for that island because that's a small island in comparison, right, as far as population. Large footprint of land, but comparison to people, small comparison to people to the rest of the main states. So hey, that's big. That's big, man. That's big for both of them. So salute to the Hawaiian.
Skip claimed that Dylan Gabriel is a better version of Tua. I don't know how he think that.
I don't need him, man. I don't know why
he get that out there, but Tua gonna show him on Sunday. He sure gonna show him.
I don't see no comparison nowhere.
Yeah, I don't really.
He bigger than Gabriel. He more athletic than Gabriel. He got a way better arm than Gabriel.
Yeah,
and they got his in common his left hand. And from Hawaii.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all.
Accomplished half of what Tua accomplished.
No, man. He ain't done nothing, man. Not a thing, man. Skip, I don't know why Skip said that, bro.
Well, I will.
Because he like to Tua, that's disrespectful to Tua, because he better than Tua, but he not better than Shedeur. Tua is a starting quarterback.
Right.
What he first round? Gabriel ain't no first round quarterback.
That's true.
Tua don't play the national championship.
That's true.
Gabriel ain't played no. Come on.
I don't know why Skip Bader was hung up on that dude. He don't say that more than one time too.
And Tua is a gunslinger. Tua, his first thing we see him coming in throwing an 80 yards down the field in the air, beating Georgia. When have you ever seen Gabriel be a gunslinger? He coming out here showing hitches and and slants.
Yeah, that's all he running. That's
he
all they
gonna be-
running.
He ain't no gunslinger. Tua is known as a gunslinger. Come on.
Yeah, that's true. B Watts again, man. It'll have to be a lot of turnovers in order for Shedeur to get in, man. We seen it. 54% out there on the field. He played the whole game. So if he come out there and he throws some early interceptions, I can see, there being a change of guard like happening. If he come out and throw 2 interceptions that first half, I can see Shedeur getting in the latter half of the game. Third quarter, fourth quarter, I can see that happening.
Oh, okay. All right.
You say Shedeur gonna get in that late, but Tua gonna play good.
No,
Tua?
I said. Well, I mean, Tua.
Not
I think
Tua.
Tua.
Gabriel. You think Gabriel gonna play good, but Shedeur still gonna get in?
I think Gabriel's gonna play better because the Dolphins' defense is bad. But B. Watts is saying, man, this gotta be the opportunity. And I said the only way it
People
happens.
talking about this gonna be the opportunity. This gonna be.
Yeah, if
I
it happens,
be listening at the radio station. Is this the game? Because there's a lot of pressure on the head coach.
yeah. But I think it's gonna be he's gonna play better because the Dolphins' defense is not good, and they're gonna run the ball with Jenkins. He not gonna throw the ball 50 times. He probably won't even get over 30 attempts. It's probably gonna be capped around 28, something like that. And then it's gonna be a run heavy
that ain't gonna
offensive
work.
style.
Y'all hold on for a minute. Hold on for a minute. Appreciate Coach G for that 499 super chat. Go ahead, Greg.
The same issue that Colorado had.
What you mean?
Colorado issue is this. They say, well, shoot, we looking, you ain't throwing the ball down the field. We just gonna load up the box on you. And since you already is leaning heavy on your run game, and Dylan gonna throw 5-10 yards, that's why they can't score more than 7-9 points a game.
Yeah.
That's with Dylan. Flacco, he scored one more touchdown. Flacco get up to 14.
The only time they gonna score points and when Shedeur was in the preseason game.
But what I'm saying is like we thought Flacco was shooting bad, and then you get Gabriel now he's single digits.
I know, man. They can't get a touchdown.
Why you do single digits? Because of what he just described. They finna try to run the ball and on a professional football team who know you can't do nothing but run the ball. They're gonna dare you to throw it down the field, and if you don't, you're gonna have to do what your boy just did at Colorado. You got to do what Salter just did. You got to show you can throw it down the field. They dare you to. They disrespectful. You ain't finna throw.
I don't think so, man. If you look at his first game,
Hold up. Hey, hold up. Before they go away, before the super chat go away.
I got you. TW for the 499. Hey man, why you calling Tua Sheehan? Come on, man.
That disrespectful, man.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie though. Hey, I ordered a few things off of Sheehan recently. They got some nice pieces out there. Sheehan Tua will play the whole game. We will wait for 12. Sheehan Tua. Hey, shout out to DW for the 499. And then shout out to PA for the $5 holler. It's hilarious how the Browns head coach tries his best to get Dylan gimme TDs every game. We saw that. Called it out. They at the 3-yard line. They try to throw that little slant and he hit nobody in the head. You think he called the plays in Tecmo Bowl?
Get pissed off doing that mess.
Yeah.
Hey, Tecmo Bowl was live though. I remember that first little game I got. Tecmo Bowl, man. That was live back in the day. Hey, shout out for PA for that $5 holler, man.
Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah,
you not think these people not realize it's harder to throw the ball in the red zone? Do people think it's easier? The DB back is against the end zone. They're playing man, it's less space. That ball got to be on point. Your time got to be on point to throw the ball. A 20-yard route is easy to cover unless you Colorado cornerbacks with them slants. But a 20-yard route is easier to cover than a 50-yard route. Because your speed is not a factor. You're not worried about getting beat. You're gonna run out of space. So them think that they're gonna throw the ball outside of a slant, and they can cover that easier. You got plus your safety is closer for help. Your safety ain't 30 yards back. It's real close. They can jump them routes. So if you say you want a rate to get in the red zone to throw the ball, that ain't to Dylan's benefit because his timing ain't good. He more likely to throw a pick.
Yeah, he looked better in the red zone for the one time they got there. He looked better in the red zone. It's just the receivers. The communication went right. 16, Isaiah Bond didn't get his head around. He was wide open. He didn't get his head around.
But
And
look at
then
this.
Jared Judy ran a lazy route. Well, and that ain't nothing Dylan can do about that. And I ain't caping for Dylan, nothing like that. I mean, he played a bad game, overall. But when he had the opportunity to actually like punch it in or get the score, the receivers ran bad routes or were not ready for the hot route. And nothing you can do about that. Because that one pass to Isaiah Bond, that ain't on Dylan Gabriel, man. That's on 16. You got to get your head around.
But we ain't got to look at one game to see his history. We can look at all them QB trackers all summer. He had plenty of times in the red zone, in 7-on-7, in his scrimmage to put the ball in the end zone. He had the reps, and he wasn't putting it in the end zone then. But guess what he was doing? We saw him skipping the ball off the ground. We saw the balls getting knocked down, and we saw the ball getting picked. We want to see him put it in the end zone.
I don't know, man.
Do you remember QB trackers we talked about every week?
I mean, I remember it, man, but football is fickle, man. Look, he threw the ball 52 times. That's a recipe for a loss regardless. If you got to throw the ball 52 times to win, you're losing.
Why did he have to do that?
The game plan that they're going to put in place, they're going to run the ball. It's going to look similar to what they did against Minnesota, who is the top-rated defense in the NFL. Brian Flores, highly regarded as a defensive coordinator. They didn't have no problem moving the ball against them. Quinshon Judkins, boxes was loaded. Quinshon Judkins still ran for 100 yards. So I think that against a Miami Dolphins defense that's not very good, they can't stop the run. Miami giving up close to 400 yards a game, 389 to be exact. That's terrible. It's only two teams worse than them. Bengals and whoever a Dallas Cowboy fan, because Dallas giving up 411 yards a game. But
and they lost to the Bengals.
I think they're gonna run the ball. I think they're gonna run the ball and they're gonna pick their poison when Dylan gonna throw the ball. And that's why I don't think Shedeur gonna get in, because it's gonna be a more run-heavy game plan. We didn't see them throw the ball 52 times to get what? How many points they get? 3? Something like that? 9? How many points
how much did they score against the Bengals? What was the score against the Bengals? You just named the Bengals. What was the score? It was a low-scoring game.
He didn't play against the Bengals, though. Didn't play against the Bengals.
His team played against the Bengals. The same players minus him. The problem is they can't score. They lost to the Bengals because they are a low-scoring team. So the problem is, as long as they keep having these low-scoring games, because they can't get the ball, and they're going to depend on the run. It's going to be a low-scoring game.
It ain't about the win. It's
about 17-16.
Will Dylan Gabriel play bad enough for Shedeur to get in the game? That's what it's about. If Shedeur going to get in, it don't matter how many points they're going. Shedeur can get in there and they score 16 points because the offense is not good.
Okay,
Dylan Gabriel played bad enough.
Okay, what is the score? It's 6-0 in the fourth quarter. In the fourth quarter, and Dylan Gabriel still like 6-0. They just need a touchdown. Dylan Gabriel hadn't proved he can take the team downfield in 3 quarters and a half. You don't think they'll put Shedeur in?
They ain't gonna put him in.
That's nasty work, bro.
But they should put him in. Man. They should not put him in. But what it's gonna do is it's gonna show this man scoring single digits every week. And that's not gonna give your team a chance to win at the NFL level. You ain't got
game 6-0.
defense. You ain't gonna
game 6-0. Stefanski not even getting on the plane right back home. They've been fired that man by the end of the game. I'm just keep it real. If it's 6-0 in the fourth quarter, so that means you done held Miami, who has a capable offense of scoring points. You done held them to 6 points, and you can't get no points. Yes, Stefanski gone. He gone.
That's what's gonna happen.
He gone. And then we'll see Shedeur.
It's 6-0 with 2 minutes left. They can't move the ball. They can't move the ball. Give the Cleveland Browns back the ball. Man, you got to throw Shedeur out there and give him a shot.
No, he ain't gonna have to.
Come on, Greg. The man ain't moved the whole game that he can get a first down or.
Shedeur don't need to bail them out. Shedeur don't need to bail him out. He need to go out there and stank it up so it remove any doubt. Any doubt? I don't think they're at the point. The man just got out there. I don't think they're at the point of pulling him in the game.
Okay, when? How long they gonna give him, Greg?
Probably 2 more games of these single
2 more games
after this one.
The
That's what I
season
said.
is over.
Game. 29-3, 24-6, win, loses like that. Let's keep losing these single digit games, and then they're gonna have to play him at that point. But they're not gonna pull him quick because he just got out there.
Yep.
He need to stink it all the way up. They need to let that stink that funk this rise all the way up. So it can't be denied. Don't
Keep it
build
100. Shedeur
build
might
him.
not get out there till Stefanski get fired. Till we get let go, whatever the heck, until there's a change of guard. And he may not get out there until then, man. And that could very well be after this game. If you call it like that, BY 6-0, and they ain't getting nothing's happening offensively. All right, game over. They lose 6-0. Stefanski flying back. Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun. Hey, you gonna see that little ticker? Stefanski fired. And then whoever they're going to promote as the interim coach, and then you'll probably see a changing of the guard from the offensive standpoint. That interim coach going to give Dylan Gabriel maybe a game or 2, and then you'll see Shedeur come after that.
Man, you don't think he can get in there after this bye week? They'll get him 4. There'll be 4 games. DG don't play.
It don't even matter. It don't even matter about if it's a bye week, a fly week. It just matter how bad Dylan Gabriel play. So we need to let him just go stank it up as best as he can.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Hypothetically, though, yeah. I mean, hypothetically,
I thought he was going to play this Sunday. The past Sunday. He said
had
it.
an opportunity.
He told Shiloh.
That
was because it would have been garbage time.
No, the game was what 9-6.
That's what they were saying. It would have been garbage time if the Steelers had to score 1 more touchdown. They said would have took the starters out and he would have got in garbage time. They weren't finna put him in when it was close.
Yeah. So I don't know. DG got to go out there and have one of them terrible performances, but I don't think it's gonna happen, man. I just seen a Miami game. I've seen about 2 of them. Yeah, they defense is porous, man.
Yeah, they terrible, bro. They terrible.
You think that Dylan got to have a bad defense to be Dylan?
Yeah, no, he gonna be Dylan regardless.
He Dylan
no, but
he showed us who he was during the preseason and the past when they were doing new training camp.
But what's gonna happen is that the effectiveness of the run and Miami's inability to stop the run is going to help Dylan look better. That's again the Vikings. The Vikings could not stop Quinshawn Junkins. He was breaking 6-7-yard runs. It ain't about the pass.
You told me you watched the whole game.
I understand.
How are you looking good when you only scoring 14 points?
I understand. But if you look at the game against the Vikings and keep it honest, if you look at the game against the Vikings, you're gonna say, well, he played all right. Dylan ain't played astronomical, but he played all right.
They still on.
He played enough. He played good enough for them to possibly win the game.
Hey, hold on.
What's going to happen against the Dolphins?
JR, let me get this off. Ladrea, 199 super chat. Thank you. Go ahead, Greg.
It's a saying that goes way back. Everybody know this saying. They said defense wins championships, but offense does what? It sells the tickets. Nobody want to come see no doggone low budget offense scoring 14 points, 10 points, 7 points, 3 points a game. It ain't nothing looking good about it. If you go out there and you beat the Dolphins 10-7, which ain't finna happen, the Tua ain't finna let you only keep him to 7 points. So Tua ain't finna let this bootleg Tua outdo him. In other week, he can go and get him. He's not gonna let this one. He's not gonna let Skip look right. Skip don't look wrong this week. Tua ain't going out like that. Tua might go. The Tua go and put up 3-4 touchdowns. You know Dylan ain't doing that
against Miami defense. He might. Miami don't stop nobody. Greg, they defense gives up 389 yards a game.
Yeah, but
That's how, Greg.
but you ain't
They're
gonna
gonna be able
run
to
that.
move the ball, Greg.
They're gonna
They're
move
gonna
the
be
ball,
able to
but
move
that
the
ain't mean you
ball.
scoring though. That don't mean you scoring.
At 389 yards a game, you getting
Delaware
scored
being in
on.
Colorado.
You getting scored on.
You see
I
your
mean, that's
background.
what's happening.
You see your
That's what's
background.
happening.
You see
They
your
they getting
background.
scored on, man. And you
You see
watch
your background.
Any Miami Dolphins games, that the score always looking 29-28. Miami will score 28, they giving up 29 points. 31-24. Miami scoring 24 points, they giving up 31. They giving up points. They can't stop nobody, man.
Hey, be
Hey,
watch.
hey, hold on. Come on, JR. When y'all see super chat, y'all get it out before it go away.
Hey, TW, shout out to TW. Dylan sent two players to the ER and they still kept him. Not only did he send a player to ER, he sent a player to retirement. Somebody just retired after the game. Like, you know what? I can't do this no more, man. I'm done. Shout out to that brother for realizing, let me get out of this organization, man.
I'm with Greg on that argument with you, JR.
I'm gonna ask this. This why I know he don't believe this. He a little shell shock. Look at his background. Look at BY. What do you see? Why did his background don't change miraculously over the past few weeks? Y'all remember why? Because what they was doing, running all over, every week. They run 200 yards on Colorado. I'm taking it down. It went all the way down to they lose. I'm taking it down. But guess what? Guess where it started at? Colorado. Everybody they played was running 200-300 yards a game. And guess what? They still didn't beat Colorado.
What you mean? Georgia Tech beat them, and they ran for what? 200
everybody
yards.
did, but Wyoming ran all over them and then beat them. Delaware ran on them and then beat them.
Them G5 schools? Come on, Greg. Come on,
man. Just because you run the ball successfully, that don't mean you putting up points.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Let's talk about real competition, Greg. Let's talk about real competition. Real competition, Greg. When they played Georgia Tech and they gave up 400 yards, they lost. When they played TCU, they gave up 400 yards, they lost, Greg.
Threw the ball. You have to have a compatible running game.
When they played Houston, they gave up 400 yards and they lost, Greg. Miami gives up
they had both
400 yards a game and they lost. They only won one game, Greg.
Are you understanding me? They had both. Anybody with just a running game ain't scoring them kind of points.
Greg,
you gotta have both.
Scoring. Greg, if you didn't see the Miami Dolphins game, they give up points running the ball. They give up points passing the ball. They give up points.
Have to throw the ball on Miami is my point. He just ain't gonna be able to lean no junkies.
And you can run it too. That's what I'm saying.
He ain't gonna be able to lean no junkies and beat them.
They didn't gave up 18 touchdowns this year. Their defense, 18. They not stopping nobody.
God,
go look up their games, man. Go look up how they lose the games. Just look at the score. Yeah. Look at the score. They're losing because they're giving up points. Now, if they was giving up 400 yards and they still managing to win, then I'd be like, you know what? I see what you're saying. Tua just outgunning everybody. Tua out there putting up 20. He putting 28 points up a game, and their defense giving up 31 points.
But Cleveland ain't scored 30 no game. They ain't scored 30 all the games combined.
But if you're still giving up 31, you're still giving up 31.
But you giving up to 31 to somebody who can throw the ball. You ain't gonna give up 31 points on just running.
They give it to people that can run the ball too.
Yeah, but they throwing. They ain't just beat them just running it.
We'll see. Everybody in the chat.
Billy Gabriel gonna have to throw that ball and put that ball in the end zone. If he
I'm making a guaranteed pick that Cleveland gonna win the game.
What?
Cleveland gonna win the game.
That's what your argument about. That's what your argument about. You don't put your money on it.
I'm looking at the Browns defense. The Browns have a top five. The Browns have a top 5 defense. So if you think Tua just gonna go out there, I ain't gonna let this dude do me up or show me up. The Browns still have a top 5 defense. The Browns only giving up how many points a game? 13 points a game. Something gonna have to give. So if Cleveland can only score 17, but their defense give up 13, that's a 4-point swing.
What we get
How
the
Miami
13
make up the
from?
4 points? How they make up the 4
How Cleveland
points?
gonna score that many points?
How that the average last week? They just had what 28.
I said Cleveland defense gives up only 13 points.
Where them points come from?
Defense, they
I'm
only
saying, where
give up.
did the 28
That means
come from?
Cleveland only allows 13 points to be scored on them a game.
But where did the 28 come from last week?
That's last week. We talking about the average, Greg. Come on, man. Come
Well,
on. Let's be for real. Let's be for real, Greg.
You
Let's
talking about
be
the
for
average,
real,
man?
Greg.
Nobody scored less than 13. How's that the average?
Let's be for real, Greg. That's the
real.
average.
Everybody that don't beat them don't score more than 13. So how is it a doggone average?
That's the average. You asking me? That's the average.
You talking to me like I'm tripping. I'm saying like everybody don't beat them don't score more than 13. So if they ain't scoring on defense, what they scoring on special teams?
That's the average, man.
Man,
Cleveland top 5 defense in the league, 13 points.
I can say what you want. I know numbers. If I look at it, they score every week, and everybody don't score more than 13 points. How is it the average?
Let's see. Cleveland Browns defense or NFL defensive rankings. Defense rankings.
What was the score? Their first game was against the Bengals, right?
Yeah.
What was the score?
17-16.
So they ain't that 13 about that, right? So okay, the next game, what was the score?
Hold on. Both of y'all got a good point though.
I ain't saying they got a good defense. That's why they dumb not to put a quarterback in there that can score because they know their defense gonna hold them to a certain point. But if you ain't helping your defense out, if your doggone quarterback only can score 9 points a game,
right? Okay. In the second week, Baltimore beat them 41-17. That was Joe Flacco.
Okay.
And ever since then, the third week they scored 13 points. The fourth week they scored 10 points.
Who was they?
The Browns.
The Browns.
The Browns scored 10 points.
But I'm talking about what their defense give up. You just said that the Baltimore gave.
Okay, hold on. Okay, I'm finna get it to you. First game.
I stand corrected. It went up to 24 points after the last 2 games.
That's respectable. That's exactly what I say about Colorado. Colorado don't have a good defense, but for somehow, if you can get over 24 points, Colorado has a winning record right now. But because their offense wasn't scoring, that's why I always make that comparison. But now you got Gabriel in there who's proven on his best day he might do a couple touchdowns. On his best day, we ain't even seen it. So, and Flacco too. Flacco wasn't even getting out the 20s. So, if your defense is averaging 20 points a game and you can't even get out the 20s, you finna lose no matter how good your defense played. You gotta
Miami
ball in the end zone.
Miami offense scored average 22 points a game.
And
so they below Cleveland's average.
What is Cleveland's offense average?
Let's see.
But they ain't got
I had it mixed up. That's the offensive average, 13 points a game.
Okay, so they still lose.
I had it mixed up.
We'll see. That sound right. That sound right. 13 points an average for offense versus Miami's 20. You still lose.
We'll see, man.
I mean, look here. I ain't a stat guy, but I'm a pattern guy. And my patterns, they have proved correct. When you look at the fact that Dylan, since he got in camp, we ain't got to go to Oregon, we ain't got to go to Oklahoma, we ain't got to go UCL. Since he got in camp, he has been consistently, his percentage has been consistently, his lack of ability to put the ball in the end zone has been consistent. And his very fickle nature, he's like Slav. He's very fickle when it comes to interceptions. He's going to throw an interception. He's not good at protecting the ball. So if you take the interceptions away, the fact that he doesn't put the ball in the end zone consistently tells me that he ain't finna score more than even Flacco scored. So the average with Flacco was 13. Dylan ain't contributed that. Anything, he lowered it. He lowered it with his 9-point game. That is disrespectful.
Yeah, that's for sure.
In the NFL, you're not beating nobody with 9 points.
I agree with you on that one,
You
Greg.
ain't gonna beat nobody with 9 points. You barely can bank on beating them with 14.
I think JR banking on Miami defense because they've been horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they going against an average 13-point team. They gonna look like world beaters out there. Just like when Colorado defense get out there and let Wyoming and Delaware run so many points, they took JR jersey out the background because they couldn't stop the run. We told them every week, oh, they might run 200. Let them run 200. Let them run 200. I'm a quit.
That 200, you ain't gonna see me no more.
199. He be like, woo, they ain't get 200.
I barely made it, baby.
Man. Hey, we got a super chat. They got super chat that 199. This was the game to play 12 for the fans, Browns. Yeah, it is. It is. Hey, y'all, we gotta move on, man. We don't wait till 45 minutes. I gotta talk about Colorado before I let y'all go, man. Unless y'all want to stay another 30 minutes. Let's well, thank Coach G for the super chat 299. Appreciate it. Hey, if y'all got any questions for Greg and JR, put it down in the chat. I'll give them to them before we go off. All right, here we go. Coach Prime and the Colorado football team getting ready for Utah. I already heard JR for 2 nights on the pass game. Greg, what you think about the last game they played against Iowa State?
I'm gonna tell you like this. It's kind of like what I just said. Colorado is inconsistently consistent. So I think Colorado played an identical game that they played prior, except they went down the field a little more. But the scoreboard is identical. They've been averaging, which my averages, they've been averaging around about 20 points a game.
Yeah.
Right. They only the non-competition games, we score a little more, you got up like 30.
Right.
You didn't blow them away. But everybody else, you've been playing like Dylan and Flacco, you've been scoring 20 points every week. And that's how you know you're losing. Because your defense is keeping them at 24. But I mean, you're losing by like Georgia Tech, you lost by what, field goal? So every game Colorado has played Houston, they could have pulled away from Houston. It was 1 point, but Houston was up by 3. You had to score, you would have been up by 4, but then they turned the ball over, and then Houston went and scored again. They were up by 10. So it's like it was times with Houston, it was time with BYU, of course, and TCU, where Colorado could have took the game. But the problem that they had historically was they cannot score. They can score early, and then they like, oh, we're going to win the game with 2 touchdowns, and then we score 1 more at the end. But that's about it. They will score 20, 21 points. And your defense ain't built that way. So that's what Colorado did. Now, this game, they scored, 3 more points than they average. So I feel like, honestly, Colorado, they didn't necessarily play better. I think that they just played a team that played like them. I think Iowa State, in a lot of ways, they left a lot on them. I mean, they were dropping them quick slants wide, all that green pass them. They was dropping all of them quarterback throwing. It was like 5 or 6 times, and all of them was times they could have got first down. Everything. The quick slant was open like Walmart. It was open. It was like they didn't never stop it. So, and the only reason they didn't stop it, I mean, they stopped themselves. So then the coach did the thing. He like on the 20-yard line, and he didn't want to punt.
That's the game right now, man. That's the game right now.
And another time they was in the red zone, and they instead of kicking the field goal, I guess they're gonna bully Colorado and run the ball, and they got stopped. And it's like it was just a couple weird things that happened. Now I don't think that was a pass interference when the guy tried to bogart. Was it not
Yates?
Yates. Oh boy, they trained for a couple years. Yates. Yeah, he ran into him, stepped on his foot. Anybody step on your foot, you falling down. That's what happened when you step on somebody's foot. And when they fall down, you trying to bogart them, you gonna fall too. And his legs got caught up and they fell. Yates can't pull them down. You bully him. He ain't big enough to pull you down. Y'all was both falling down. Plus the ball was thrown 5 yards short. So what does that got to do with a pass interference? The coach crying. I'm like, man, that coach really coached. People say Coach Prime ain't never out-coached somebody. He did that day. That was the dumbest coach I've ever seen. He lost that game with them calls because Colorado was really trying to do like they did every other game. They kept Iowa State in that game. Iowa State, like, no, you get the game. No, you get the game. No, you get the game. It was a back and forth. At one point, I'm like, y'all just go on, both of y'all. Then Colorado eventually took the lead later on, and then the interception and all that stuff at the end. But for watching that game, it was like watching two Colorados. It was like the white and black game. They both was playing sloppy ball from the standpoint of mistakes. Iowa State made a lot of mistakes. So that's my feel on it. Now, I want to give credit to the daytime buff situation and all that, but the numbers don't lie. I did my show on Sunday. I mean, it was more categories won by Iowa State. And that's typical of Colorado. They have more. I mean, it wasn't by much. They have more yards, more possession, more this, more that. And like 7 out of like 12 categories, or less, they won, but they didn't win the game. And I see that a lot with Colorado. They'll win a game, but you look at the stats, and you're like, the game, like they did the UCF, and then a lot of stuff be late in the game. They'll let a team, like you said, run for 400 yards. They have more total yards than you, longer time of possession, more first downs, more everything, and Colorado win by 2-3 touchdowns. They was able to get away with that last year because they got a Shedeur who can drop back and just dump it, boom. So the time possession looked different. You gonna win all the way down the field, got all these yards. He just bombed you, boom. So it kind of hurt, and Colorado don't have that right now. So I don't know. I mean, the quarterback didn't throw 3-4 interceptions, stuff like that. But it just the stats don't show that they dominated on that level on either side of the ball, So it's hard.
Okay, all right, JR, what it gonna take for Colorado to beat Utah?
They got to put Utah in some long third downs, man, for sure. They can't let Utah play on schedule by running the ball. Now, I don't know how they're going to manage to do that because it seems like any team that want to run on Colorado, they get it done. All through the season, Colorado hasn't been able to stop the run. They've had moments where they have stopped a run play, just like Greg alluded to, the 4th and 1 that Iowa State tried to go for on their side of the field, and they got stopped. But then you look at the totality of the game, Iowa State running back rushed for 170 some yards, something like that. So yeah. So if Utah get off to running the ball early and staying ahead of the chains, it's gonna be a long night for Colorado. So they got to get after that early and often and pick your poison. Because if the running back gonna get off, it can't be the running back and the quarterback. Because that quarterback, he's a better runner than he is passer. So if I'm any CU defensive back going against Utah, look, I'm not afraid of the deep ball, or if Livingston want to put him in a lot of zone or something like that. But that quarterback not gonna dice you up throwing the ball. He gonna beat you with his feet. And
did for you before I go to Greg, man. Are you surprised the way JB played linebacker?
Am I surprised? Nah, I mean, look, JB, like, what's his name out there? Like Ben. He flying around, but he don't know what he doing. I'm just keeping a buck, man.
Hey,
he flying around.
JB played better than any other linebacker.
That's crazy.
Hey, Greg, call it out, dog. Keep it real. What is JB doing out there?
It's kind of both. Because what's crazy is that's the sad thing that he your best linebacker. The sad thing is he is flying around and he don't know what he's doing, but he at the ball more than the other two so-called real linebackers. When I watch, what's his name? French just be running in the wrong hole. I thought these boys could read. Then we got my other boy. I don't know why I want to call him Slaughter. Hughes.
Which one?
I always want to call him Slaughter. Hughes, he be running in the wrong hole. It's like
they be telling them, they coaching them to tell them
that the defensive line already in. The ball
they telling them boys do that, man.
They running in the B. They running in the B gap and the play going outside. Like, what are y'all doing? I ain't never seen a linebacker that don't go to the ball.
They've been coached to do that, man. They got to be coached to do that.
And that's why they keep turning the corner. Everybody can turn the corner because the cornerbacks gonna not keep contained. You watch how many times the cornerback not keep contained last week. They run up and dive at the legs. At least keep contained. At least keep contained. and hope that your linebacker or your safety running the alley. But
To
your
clean it
linebacker,
up.
you know they ain't gonna be there because your linebacker probably went the whole other direction. And the other one came and went in the hole, so they not scraping over top. So it's up to that safety. But they're not really that good. As far as with Utah situation, you know it's gonna be another 10-15 game. We can go back to what we say, name a 10-15 game that they played. Now I tell y'all they were gonna get them 10-15 game. I knew they was gonna give them another 10-15 game because that's what they do to Colorado. You're gonna get away with it because they both out there on the mountain time. And the last 2 times they played during the day. So I knew it was gonna be. The problem is it's another year. What how many games they don't play? It's gonna be what, the 7th?
Yeah. No, this I think it's an eight games.
Out of 8 games.
Yeah.
Out of 8 games, you're gonna say
that will be
5
the
of
8th, man.
4 of them have been at 10-15 our time.
That's crazy.
Because the first 2 games they played like on a Friday. You see what I'm saying?
Georgia Tech was Friday.
So those 8 o'clock games right there.
Yeah.
And then you turn around and you get
That's
TCU.
crazy, man.
But it's every year though. That's why last year I was tripping on them. I came up with the daytime buck, and that's why they slaughtered them last 2 games because they were playing all up in the morning time. Because they said they on to us. Let's throw the last Oklahoma State, Utah. We just gonna throw them in the morning, and they beat the mess out of both of them. And niggas said it was too early. But the problem is Colorado last year, man, it was up to point at like 6 out of the 8 games. It was at night. And when I say night, late night, like they might throw a 7:30 game in there every now and then, but they was playing a lot of 8 o'clock games. And we watching the game up at 10-15, feel like we went to the club, like lightheaded, ears ringing and everything. It's like you wake up, your whole next day messed up because you just feel like you ain't drank or nothing, feel like you drunk. It's like you ain't had no sleep, watching them games. That every week they hit you with these 10-15 games Eastern. And they know that they know that the fan base is in the East, regardless of what's going on. They know that Colorado got a significant fan base in the East. Yet they keep giving you the doggone games they should be giving to UCLA, Oregon State. Oregon ain't playing a bunch of. They own it. They own the Pacific, and they ain't getting a bunch of 10-15 games. Why they ain't playing a bunch of 10-15 games? They Oregon. They ain't doing that. So it's like. That's my concern that they're gonna be playing a late night game. They ain't showing they can play it. And at the same time, if it's a running team, Colorado real fickle. Like you said, they can stop them, they can not stop them. It's gonna boil down to what Salt to do. It's gonna boil down to what Salt to do. Can he score more than 20 points? We ain't talking about nothing. If he can't consistently score, you know why Shedeur was great. Everybody want to talk about Shedeur. You know why Shedeur was great? Because Shedeur consistently scored over 30 points. Nobody talk about that. He did go sideways. Shedeur, no matter what the defense did, he was able to win because he gonna score over 30. Y'all gonna beat us. It's gonna be a gun show.
Yep.
That's why I predicted last year for Colorado to be 10-2. Because I said ain't nobody gonna outslang Shedeur this year. And that's what I based it on. Because he gonna score his 30. Then the defense give up 30, he gonna make it a gun show overtime every week. But he gonna score 30 points. Shedeur ain't going out there scoring no 20 points. You only time you seen that with Nebraska and that Oregon that year. And when he only scored like 14 points, they lose. They lose because that's the recipe of losing.
You're right about that.
That's the recipe of any quarterback losing. I know you finna have a losing season. I don't care how good your defense is. I don't care how good your coordinator is. If your quarterback can't produce, I don't care if he hand off the passing. He got to get in the way where his team got to score more than 20 points a game. If you scoring 14 points a game, I'm going to show you a losing team.
Cleveland Browns.
Yeah. Brown, blue, orange, green, whatever color you want to give it. I'm going to show you a losing team. And Colorado got to get out of that. If Colorado can score more than 24 points a game, they can beat anybody because even as fickle as their defense is, all these teams outside garbage time, they have kept the 24 and below.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. I get you on that one.
I agree wholeheartedly, man. Yeah. They're going to get it done, man. They're going to figure it out. I mean, look,
they can win.
You got
they
2 weeks.
24, they're going to lose.
Yeah, you
Or
got
they
got
like
2 weeks to game plan for it. So I would expect a better outing on against the run, especially knowing the quarterback, really not a passer of the ball like that. So I would
No.
expect a better outing against the run. So that's what I'm hanging my hat on. Look, you got essentially 2 weeks to prepare to stop a team's running attack. You should be able to do that. You should be able to. So we'll see if that happens. It remains to be seen. Got 2 weeks for it to come to fruition, but that's what I'm basing it off of, man. 2 weeks to prepare for a running attack. Stop it. If you don't stop it, they probably gonna lose up in Salt Lake for sure.
That's crazy. That's why I work there.
They'll lose. They'll lose. Well, the reason why the running game is dangerous for Colorado because they already low scoring. So you eat up time of possession. Shedeur didn't need but a few seconds to score. Boom, he strike. Because he can throw a doggone 40-yard bomb to Jimmy Horn straight up the scene, or LeJounte, or Travis. They was dangerous because he can drop and throw it 40 yards, boom, in one play. Like they did against UCL. This bomb. But if you can't do that, it takes you forever to go down the field. You need 3, 4, 5 possessions to get one touchdown. You go in 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out, kick a field goal, 3 and out, score. Like half the game gone. That's why you at halftime and it's 10-7, 14-10. Like y'all don't play 2 quarters and both of y'all. So you can't blame Colorado defense if you go in 14-10 to halftime. That means that sorry defense kept the team down to 10. That's more time for you to score. So it's like it's all come down to their ability to score.
Yeah, they got
Yeah, get off that field on third down for that defense.
Yeah, they got it.
Because that'd be a backbreaker.
But if
That
they
was the
get off
Georgia
the
Tech
field and you
game.
get a ball right back to them, we're good.
Yeah. Then it's all for nothing. But yeah, the defense got to be able to get off that field third down.
I mean, that's easy to say. I understand what Greg's saying, but shit, and you ain't got no damn they don't have no Travis Hunt on there either. Yeah. They ain't got no Travis Hunt. Matter of fact, you ain't got no LeJounte either. He caught almost 100 passes himself.
Yep.
Them boys knew how to get open. These boys, they just run out.
Pat Sherman ain't calling the same kind of offense that they did last year.
But these boys ain't running. Their routes is very bland.
It's lazy.
They some lazy routes, man. These boys was route technicians. LeJounte was a route technician. Even Will Shepherd ran better routes than these boys.
Yeah. They just run
better routes. Jimmy Horn, very fluent routes. It really Shedeur left a lot of meat on the bone with them boys. Them boys was open more than we would like to know because they say Shedeur was running for his life. Them boys probably could have been the greatest show on turf if they had a line because they was open.
Yeah.
They were.
These boys not
multiple times. Multiple times you saw West open. Couldn't get in the ball though.
These boys not getting open, man. They running, but you're right. The routes they run is not the same. They just run up. Everybody run a hitch.
Everybody just take off. They're taking off. I said, man. So I don't know what's going on with that.
Backyard football routes.
They got the same wide receiver coach, and I don't know what's going on.
Cause they act like the boy can't throw the ball. They weren't afraid of Shedeur throwing the ball 30, 40 yards down the field, but they ain't letting him air it out. Look at them little short routes they running. 4 receivers out there, and they all run a hitch.
Yeah, I don't get that, man. I don't, because they made it. I mean, unless it was something that we just didn't see, maybe he was at practice during fall camp, just throwing interception after interception, and maybe they just omitted to show that on footage, whether it be well off, reach the people, or the pregame show. So maybe it's something that we didn't see, but I don't think that's the case. Because if you look throughout his career collegiately, he been pretty safe with the ball.
They want to run the ball more. They want to run the. JR, you told me they didn't bring Marcus Paul in there for nothing. Be what? They gonna run the ball more than they throw the ball.
But when you do
throw it, it don't have to be a Dylan Gabriel route.
Huh?
Yeah.
But when you do throw it, it don't need to be no Dylan Gabriel looking route tree.
I mean, Coach
Yeah,
I don't know. I can't say.
I don't know. I can't call him because I'm still waiting for a running back now to get over 15 carries. It ain't been one running back for CU this year during a game to have 15 carries. It's always 12 to 13. The only person that ran the ball over 15 times has been Case Off.
But you got 12 to 13 running backs. I mean, you don't have two of them get hurt. You got now you got Hayden in there. Now you got Welch in there. Then you don't add it Cam Michael and Draylon Miller. You don't add it people in the backfield. All of a sudden it was the Draylon Miller show. We thought it would have been the Hayden show this week because you put now Draylon Miller's good. They're trying to find a place for him, but I mean not Draylon Miller, Cam Michael, but Cam Michael was taking handoffs out the backfield that could have been going to Dallas.
Yeah.
It is what it is, man. All right, man. Put that out over that hour. Want to thank everybody for watching Sports Talk with B. Watts on the third tonight with Greg Shedeur and J.R. Boston. We appreciate y'all for rocking with us. Want to say special thanks to everybody in the chat. Thank you for everything that y'all have done. Thank you for the super chat, cash app, and I see a couple people join the membership. I appreciate it. All right, J.R. Greg, give your last word. We out here, brother. And I appreciate y'all, man. I really do.
Yeah. Look, if I were to give my Cleveland Brown Dolphins score prediction, I'm going to say Cleveland.
Man, your money on the line, so we already know where you going.
I'm going to say Cleveland 24, Miami 21.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to say, man.
He's scoring 24 points all year alone.
And Quinshawn Junkins going to have...
He don't bet on that too.
He going to have a career high, because that's in my parlay. He going to have a career high. He going to have... I bet over 110 yards. So he gonna have over 110 yards. And what else I bet? I bet DG was gonna have one passing touchdown. So
I better get that money, me and Greg.
It's gonna happen, baby.
Well, that
Believe
sounds about
in the
right.
parlay.
Your numbers is just fantasy. But what you said about right. He might throw a touchdown. That's why they will get them at best to 17 points. I really want to say 24 to 10. But if you say he gonna have a good day, I give him 17. But they not scoring over 17 points. They ain't did it. Their offense ain't proven they could do it, right? So at their best, they might score 17 points. 24 to 17 if I got to choose a number. 24-17, 24 to 10.
It's gonna be the week. They're gonna
That's
get it
what
done.
Defense been averaging 24 points. So I really should go 24 to 10 because of Gabriel. But since you say he gonna throw a touchdown, I get 24 to 17.
He gonna get 17.
Yeah, that one touchdown. He threw.
I think he's gonna be 17 to 13.
Yeah, look,
Miami.
Miami 17-13.
Yeah.
Woo.
They ain't been. I mean, Dylan Gabriel ain't scored over 10 points since he been.
So you got 2 field goals in there.
Yeah, they ain't getting no touchdown, bro.
He had 17 that first game.
When they don't score 2 touchdowns with Dylan Gabriel.
Oh, with Dylan Gabriel? No, it was Quinshawn Junkins that got that touchdown.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Only
threw. They didn't let Quinshawn Junkins run the ball 12 times last game.
Yeah, Dylan only threw. Since he been the starter, he only threw 1 touchdown. Now he threw a touchdown in garbage time, but I don't know what week that was. What week 1?
How Quinshawn Junkins gonna get over 100 yards? They didn't let him run the ball for 12 times last game.
They gonna let him run it this time.
My question is, you say he gonna throw a touchdown. How many interceptions he gonna throw?
Yeah, he probably one for one. One touchdown, 1 interception. Yeah,
1 for 1.
It's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen. I'm more confident in his interception than his touchdown.
It's gonna happen. He's gonna throw the interception.
He don't throw one now. He ain't throw no pick yet. I don't think he's gonna throw it. They ain't gonna let him throw it. They ain't gonna let him throw it like that. He ain't gonna throw that ball down.
They didn't throw it. They ain't scoring over 13 points.
Nah, they ain't scoring on 13.
Right. So they don't let them throw. They just guaranteeing they gonna lose.
I know they gonna lose.
He gotta throw the ball. They not finna let this man
No.
They're not finna let Junkins beat them by himself. They're not finna do that.
It's gonna happen, man.
Hey,
He
fellas,
gonna run 3 touchdowns. Junkins gonna run 3 touchdowns.
Dang,
Could be.
he got to get in the game first. They won't let him in the game. Coach kept more that with him.
Yeah, we at the 10-yard line. Go ahead and sub them out.
They gonna let
That's what
him in
happened
the
last
game.
game.
Yeah. All right, fellas, I got to get out of here, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Greg, tell them
All
where they
right,
can catch you at,
all right,
Greg.
Greg.
Tell everybody where they can catch you.
Look here. Greg said it's off week, so you know we might have a chance to talk about some what go on at that game. Because what time they play on Sunday?
I think.
1
Hold on,
o'clock.
let me look it up.
1 o'clock.
They ain't playing
1
on
o'clock.
night.
They play at 1.
So they play at 1. So probably by the time I get on, because I'm probably coming on later. Probably time they get on, I'll probably be on around about 3. Around that time. So the game we'll know what's going on by then. But y'all just check in. We're gonna recap the week. Something bound to happen between now and then, even with Colorado being out. So the other Greg said it. And I got a Facebook group, Colorado Buffaloes football updates. It's a growing group on Facebook. We just drop a lot of content in there. And also Beyond Bus. Y'all check that out.
All right, as Greg said, I want to appreciate him tonight. And JR Box. Don't forget, you can check out JR on Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday, right here on Sports Talk. We'll be what? All right, fellas. Y'all have a good night. Blessings to y'all and your family, man.
The line 2.5 for Cleveland. It's 2.5, man.
Hey, bro, you better leave that line. Send that money Greg.
We're trying to fix what was broken last week, and we're on to this week. We're not there last week. We're past that. We just got to go out there and do what we're capable of doing. We're prepared to have no opportunity to fail. That's how you bounce back from adversity.
This will be Colorado's second home game of the year, and I'm telling you, they need a big time win.
This is a football game you've got to win convincingly, and I think they will. There has been a little bit more of kind of that edge within this program.
This is kickoff week from beautiful Boulder, Colorado. You got to give this crowd so much credit here at Folsom Stadium.
I don't need nobody scared. I don't need nobody afraid, nobody timid. Be that dude. Everybody wants to be hit. It's time to be hit. Because we belong.